welcome to this week's How To Tuesday. Okay, so in my group Next Generation Art on Facebook, I promised that we would play with crayons today. Crayons, crayons, crayons. I asked the question, I posed the question in my group, who doesn't love the smell? Raise your hand if you love the smell of crayons. This is my childhood. This is my job for the last 20 plus years. I worked in an art studio and I taught all over in classes and all ages yeah, we had when we'd set for schools and we set for workshops and we set for studio time, all that kind of stuff, summer camps, all that. We had big tubs of crayons, and crayons, the smell of crayons, the memory of crayons. Crayons are a huge part of my life. So I was thinking, after playing with the Neocolors last week and not everybody having Neocolors last week, we went to their crayons, and I thought, all right, I'll play with that, because I would guarantee most households have crayons. If they don't, they're super inexpensive to get, and there's even more bigger sizes than the 96 here. I don't know about you, but for some reason, at least once a year, I'm compelled to buy a new box of crayons. So I figured, I have so many, why don't I use them in my art? So today we're gonna do some crayon play. Also, first of all, we're gonna do, well, before I get started into that, let me just say thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. I am having the time of my life right now. It's probably one of my most stressful times of my life because I'm still mid-move. I'm still in the transitional house, but the wheels have been turning like crazy. I have decided for a while now, I'm trying to figure out new ways to use the mediums that I absolutely adore. Like my, today we're gonna use them the way I normally traditionally use them. And sometimes they're gonna be just use a medium, even if I try to get fancy with it, will be used just as it is. But some of the things that I'm working with, that I play with, I'm trying to figure out new ways to use them, because that's what keeps it interesting for me. And if I figure it's interesting for me, then it's gonna be interesting for you guys. So I'm having so much fun trying to figure out new ways to use these tools, these mediums. So, yeah, so anyways, thank you for being here. I digressed a little because I'm just so excited about all this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for, if you are new, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being here and checking it out. If you like what you see today, please like and subscribe and click that bell. If you are one of my peeps, one of my OGs, someone who's been around from the beginning, thank you for still showing up and still being here and still supporting. I appreciate so much your kind words, you guys, the comments that you guys leave, the questions that you ask. I'm so grateful, so very grateful. If you like what you're seeing and you've been here for a while and you're not quite sure, you've been thinking about the whole Patreon thing, because I do have a Patreon channel. Please check it out. Please check it out, because you get full real-time videos of the How To Tuesdays. At least once a week, you and I get to spend some time together. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's really cool for being all over the world through this media, this platform. We can spend some time together and create, Okay, so anyways, back to business. Thank you. Let's move forward. What we're going to use today is the Strathmore Toned Tan Mixed Media Paper, 184 pound, 9x12. I just cut mine in half to a half sheet. I felt like working a little smaller today. Also, Pro Artist Tape is what I use to tape it down to my board. I love this stuff. I would say, out of all the tapes, the artist tapes that I found, this is my favorite. It still sometimes does a little, tear around the corners. That's where it gets you every time, is around the corners. But for the most part, it does not, as long as I make sure to heat it with a heat gun really well and then peel it nice and slow and flat against my board. And then I'm pretty successful. So that's those. I also grabbed my watercolors because I'm not sure. I feel like making this little mixed media piece. These are my Prima Complexion watercolor palette, a well-loved watercolor palette. I use it so much. This is actually like a portrait palette, but I use it for everything because the colors, look at those colors. Look at those colors. They're so versatile, they're so neutral, and they can work for all kinds of things, not just portrait work. So I grabbed that. And I also have my Daniel Smith. This isn't as exciting. It's just my Daniel Smith, which I love, love, love. My favorite colors are the green golds, indigo. Oh, look at that. It's almost like there's a hole in the palette. Indigo, quinacridone gold, Naples yellow. I think I have an opera pink in here somewhere. Opera pink, that's another favorite. I honestly don't use my watercolors a lot on tone paper. So we're going to see how these work today. I thought, why not? Let's play. Let's see what happens. So those are those. I mean, obviously, I love the tone paper because it has that mid-tone for portrait work especially. But I'm not exactly sure what the color, but because it's not white, the colors for the watercolors will not be as true as they normally are because there's a tone to the paper. So it could be very interesting. And then I grabbed my Carbothello Chalk Pastel pencils for detail work. I may or may not use them, but I thought because they come in, I use these a lot for refining. I used to use my colored pencils, my Prismacolor pencils a lot for refining stuff, but I've turned to these because the colors are rich. I love my Prisma, don't get me wrong. I love my Prismacolor. Right now I'm kind of in the phase of my chalk pastels, and I use these a lot to refine and finish my pieces. So there you go. And then I just grabbed my number 6 watercolor brush, Winsor Newton. I have my Graph Gear 1000 Pentel 0.3 mechanical pencil, and then my Tombow Mononoke eraser. And then just some water and stuff. So okay, I'm going to clean this up and then we'll get started.